Welcome to the 6th Annual Summer Camp Duck Race, hosted by Calvert County's Therapeutic Recreation Services.
It's great to be here at the Hall Aquatic Center in Prince Frederick, Maryland, and to be a part of this quack-tacular event. The competition is heating up. It's drawing close to the race time. But before we begin, Emily, would you explain what a wonderful cause these ducks are racing for today?
Absolutely, Terrell. The Summer Camp Duck Race is an annual fundraiser in which family and friends of children with disabilities and members of the general public can financially sponsor rubber ducks that will be entered into our race. All funds raised will go directly to help individuals and children with special needs participate in therapeutic services programs. The ducks themselves have been assigned individual numbers and will be racing in our custom-made, water-pressurized duck race arena in 3 separate heats. I'm Therapeutic Recreation Coordinator Emily Sullivan, and my co-host this afternoon is broadcast specialist Terrell Gross. The first 3 ducks to reach the finish line in each heat will move on to the finals.
Wonderful, Emily. Now let's take a look at our lineup here because we've got some real firecrackers on the lineup, and we need to keep an eye out for them today.
All right, Terrell, let's look at Drake Mallard, wearing number 1 today. Currently starting forward for Chesapeake Bay University. There's talk about him being drafted in the National Basketball Flock next year.
Captain Quack Sparrow has proven time and time again that you should never underestimate him. Wearing number 27, he's taken a break from pirating for this special event and has vowed to return to the Caribbean.
Next, we have Miss Feather Locklear, donning number 32, and she's the top contender for her heat. She's proven multiple times to be the perfect mix of physical fitness and finesse, all while not having a feather out of place when she reaches the finish line.
Mr. Quack Black, duck number 91, may look like all the other regular ducks, but at today's race, his work outside of the race arena proves his mental strategy as a writer, producer, and director of many groundbreaking documentaries. Now it looks like the crowd here is getting excited for the first heat.
All right, here we go. We've got some groups already breaking away. Some are a little bit more tentative. Hope they pick up the speed.
Well, if you take a look, number 192 is in the front lead. Oh my, ducks floating on their backs while they're racing. This is some quite new behavior I've seen.
Yes, a lot of our athletes have spent countless hours coming up with the perfect techniques.
Oh, here we go. It looks like first place is going to be definitely, what is that, 137 in the first.
There we go, our assistant picking up the first 3.
You like to see it.
First heat's always the most difficult, but it looks like we have a stiff competition ahead. 3 more heats to go.
The second heat's about to begin. Let's get back to the action. And heat number 2, here we go. It looks like Purple Duck is in the lead. Ooh, the cameramen in this are crazy going underwater. It looks like, but if I look correctly, that's Quack Sparrow coming out of the cut, taking the lead.
Oh, 27, Quack Sparrow, Captain Quack Sparrow, excuse me. Cheerleader duck. Race 2 in the books. Quack Sparrow winning, very surprisingly, using an incredibly new technique. Swimming upside down, won the race.
I've never seen this type of technique before.
Is your Uncle Scrooge McDuck?
Now, jumping into the third heat, we're going to have a lot of hot competition coming in here, and let's take a look. Looks like 38's coming in pretty hot. Okay.
All right, big group over on the right-hand side.
These camera angles are ridiculous. Ducks doing some spinning maneuvers, okay? It looks like we have a raft of ducks helping each other out here at the Hall Aquatic Center. You know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work.
Big shout out to our helpful friends over at the Hall Aquatic Center, making sure that they get the absolute first, second, and third, no bones about it.
Now we can get an instant replay on that duck that was in the right side of the lane. If you take a look, it looks like he got pretty stuck there, huh?
It did, and you hate to see that happen to an athlete. We'll have to call the WAMbulance.
Now here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the final heat. If you take a look at our very eclectic lineup of ducks.
There's Captain Quack Sparrow right at the front, leading the pack. Feel the tension in the air. One thing can be absolutely certain, all of our athletes are down.
But here we go at the final heat where everyone's excited, the jets are running, and let's get it started.
All right, final heat begins. Oh, so we see Sun pull away right away. Oh gosh. One of our ducks has seemingly exited the arena. Just sometimes you cannot, pressure is so high.
Oh gosh,
Group
oh
of
gosh.
3. Oh, that blue duck is really, really close. Oh my gosh,
he gets hung up on the
he
rope?
is hung up. What are we gonna do? Oh, we all thought that blue duck had it in the bag, but it is
Yikes.
no go. Slips
Big
up at the
yikes.
final stretch.
Let's take a look at this slow motion finish here. If you look closely, you can see that blue duck's gonna make it. But he actually gets hung up on the lane?
Yeah, it looks like he took his eye off the finish line and got hung up on the lane line, and ultimately that cost him the race.
What a valiant effort made by all the ducks today. We have our winners. A big congratulations goes out to all the sponsors who will be contacted shortly to arrange their prize pickups.
The Therapeutic Recreation Department would like to thank everyone again for their sponsorship and who donated to help support our duck race this year. That does conclude our 2021 duck race. Signing off from the Hall Aquatic Center, this is Emily Sullivan.
And I'm Terrell Gross.